It's no secret that the Titleist Pro V1 is known as being the best golf ball you can buy. However, this Titleist Pro V1 has some of the worst reviews I have ever seen online. So I had to buy them and I had to check them out. So quick history about the Pro V1. It's been around since early 2000s. It's known as being the best golf ball in golf. Even it says on the box, #1 ball in golf. But it's around about 40, even close to £50 a dozen. It's nearly £4 a golf ball. However, loads of professional wins, major wins, and is pretty much incredible in every category. Off the tee, iron shots, spin shots, durability, the works. So what I kind of can't understand, this box, which by the way, all looks like Titleist Pro V1s, why it's getting such a terrible review, even though the price is so much less. Now, these are refinished golf balls. So what that means, basically they've been found over the period of time, sent to a warehouse, cleaned and repainted and stamped back with Titleist Pro V1. Now, first off, I want to clarify, I'm 100% confident these are Pro V1s, and I'll tell you why. I bought 2 boxes, and with the other box, I cut every single one of them in half, and even though the cores actually look like different colours, once you do a bit of research, all the different colours are different iterations of the Pro V1. And even the box I had dated back from 2007 all the way to 2019, but I am confident, without question, that the golf balls in this packet are Pro V1s. So why are the reviews so bad? Like, surely a lick of paint can't make them perform so much worse. Well, when you actually look closer at the golf ball, the paintwork is shoddy. Like, some of it doesn't quite look as perfect as a brand new out-the-box Pro V1 that's come from Titleist. There is just a few more blemishes, a few marks, and they have, you know, it's quite obvious that they have been painted. I think that's what puts question marks around the legitimacy of a golf ball like this. But as I said, I am 100% confident the 12 golf balls I cut up, they are all Pro V1s, just from different years. So, can a bit of paint make them feel that bad? Like, some guys have been describing them as stones. That's not a Pro V1 that I know. And more importantly, does the paintwork affect performance? So I'm going to test these for feel around the greens, putting, chipping. I'm going to test the durability of these golf balls. Is this paint going to last as long as it should do, or is it going to scratch a lot more? And then we're going to get driver on these golf balls and see if they still perform in the distance category. Right, so I'm going to hit a few putts first with the normal, new out of the box Pro V1s. Like I said, I've used these golf balls for most of my golfing life, so I know how it feels off the face. It's going to be no huge surprise. But what I'm excited about in this video is genuinely, what are these refinished golf balls going to feel like? How are they going to perform? Are we maybe going to find a cheaper alternative for you guys to go and buy Pro V1 golf balls? Or at the end of this video, I'm going to be telling you to absolutely avoid these golf balls. Do not buy them. That's what I'm intrigued to know. So let's hit a few with this first, just so I've got, like I say, a bit of a gauge. I'm not really even going to go to a hole. And you know what, like I said, this isn't going to be a surprise. It just feels nice. Like, it's got a softness to the feel. It's not clicky whatsoever. I personally hate hard golf balls, and I can spot a hard golf ball a mile away. So refinished golf balls, I'm just going to give them a hit and just get a bit of a gauge of what they feel like. Okay, not bad. That was okay, it felt similar, if not exactly the same. Yet that one did not feel the same. It'll be somewhat challenging to pick it up on the mic, and a lot of sound is feel. That had much more of a plasticky noise, a bit more of that clicky sound, which I'm not the biggest fan over. Right, let's hit them all. Okay, wasn't going for the flag, as you can probably tell. A few things straight away I noticed. Out of the 12 golf balls, I would say half of them, 6 of them, felt exactly like the genuine out-of-the-box Pro V1. 6 of them left me with question marks. Louder, clickier, more plastic, almost as if, like I said, the only difference is, and I've cut those 12 open already, I know these are genuine Pro V1s, but just over a long period of time. Like imagine if I found a 2007 Pro V1, which had been in the bottom of a lake for a year. That's got to affect the feel, the performance, and then you cover it in a new lick of paint. There was definitely ones in there that felt very, very different. So if I was to review all of those 12 golf balls then just on feel, I mean, I've got to give them a 2.5 out of 5. Next test, I think a few little chip shots around the green and also a durability test. Because if this paint starts peeling off, a lot of reviews said that about the paintwork, then that could again affect performance and mainly looks. The cover of a golf ball is so unbelievably important, you know. So much research goes into it, like to make sure that not only does it perform aerodynamically through the air when it's in flight, but so much of the ball's feel comes from the cover. The urethane cover that spent so much money to develop this. Like to develop any golf ball, it costs so much R&D. And you even remember it was quite a while ago now, I even tested a golf ball from Wilson where they believed that actually the paint of any description affected the flight. Never mind adding more paint, like these refinished ones, they actually made a golf ball that was raw, that had no paint to it at all. Okay, so first up, I'm just gonna hit a few shots with the normal Pro V1s. Again, just to give me a baseline of how these golf balls feel. Just feels great. And it's not just feel as well, it's how the cover reacts to the grooves on the club face, how you can create a bit of spin. You know, those little delicate shots where you need to get the ball to stop. The cover plays such an integral part of the performance of the golf ball, it really does. Right, next up, refinished Pro Vs. Okay, that sounds different. It sounds harder, clickier. And that, again, if I had not cut 12 golf balls already up and verified that they are genuine Pro V1s from many years gone by, I would be questioning the legitimacy of these golf balls. But it must just be the paint. The cover is just being affected. The feel is being affected by that paint. Right, so a few shots. It's interesting, a little bit like the putting, I'm finding that they feel different. Like I don't know what I'm gonna get. It's like a variety pack of golf balls. Some of them feel a little bit louder and clickier, some don't spin quite as well into the green, yet some actually feel just like a genuine Pro V1. Instantly, when I'm hitting these, I lose trust. But how can I have any confidence that I can land the golf ball well? When I land it, it's gonna stop quicker. But I've got to remember, I test a lot of golf balls for many, many years. Like I'm pretty tuned into my feels on golf balls. Would the average golfer notice much difference? Maybe not. Where they would start to notice difference, because it's unavoidable, is the durability, which we're going to come on to next, and the distance. Right, I've just gone collecting those golf balls, and before we get onto the durability test, look at this. Honestly, I've literally hit this golf ball once. It's like it's been scratched by a tiger. It's got 3 scratch marks in it. I can kind of start to see some of those reviews online that say they scuff up. Well, already the evidence is quite clear. But let's do a durability test. I'm gonna hit one golf ball 10 times out of the bunker and see what the damage is gonna be. Right, 10 shots, one golf ball, and RIP. This golf ball is dead. There are some of the worst scratch marks I've ever seen for a durability test. Like not even close to the performance of a Pro V1 in that same test. There's scuff marks everywhere, and it's weird because it's not even like scuff marks. It's like I've been hitting that golf ball with a sandpaper wedge. I personally would not use that golf ball ever again to play another hole because it's just so badly damaged. It surely got to affect performance. It'd be hard to measure, but that would not give me one bit of confidence that that would still fly straight. Now, if I'd paid 50p for this golf ball. Well, okay, you might just look past that damage, but this isn't still super cheap. It's £2 a golf ball. Like, there's so many more competitors in that price point that will perform better than this golf ball in the durability stakes and even the feel stakes. So far in testing, I've got to be honest, I've not been impressed. The last test, the driver. Will it perform? Will it still go as far? I'd be surprised if it did. Okay, final test, driver. I'm gonna hit 3 normal Pro V1s, just to get a baseline number, and then we'll hit some of the refurbished ones. So first shot out of the blocks, not super far, warm-up shot, 263 yards. That's a better hit. Not far off what I would normally expect. Those 3 flights there, not uncharacteristic at all flew exactly how I'd expect to see the balls fly from the shot that I hit. Next up, refinished golf balls. Okay, so there's a couple of things I'm going to try and notice here. First off, the feel off the face, how it feels as I hit it compared to a normal ball. The flight that I see, is it how I would expect to see it from the shot that I hit? And then finally the numbers as well. I'm a bit concerned from what I've seen so far in this test, how much the paint on these golf balls have affected the feel and the durability. It would surprise me if it didn't affect the distance, would surprise me, but let's find out. Let's hit a few of these. Straight off the bat, it sounds louder to me. I feel like it's a louder, more solid crack. On that one, I felt like I hit it well. My club head speed was the same as I was hitting the previous ones, but that time, the ball actually only travelled 254 yards. Let's hit a few more. Seemed to go very, very high, that one. Again, expected more. The shot didn't feel bad, felt like I middled it. I swung at the same speed, 107 miles per hour as I did the other ones. That only carried 253. And it did definitely go a lot higher than I expected. That's the best shot so far. I hit that really nicely. Honestly, that last shot I have just hit perfect. I fully expected to look down at launch once then and see 280 yards. I know what that shot feels like. To look up in the air and just not see it go as far, and then to look down there and see it go almost 20 yards shorter has somewhat baffled me. It just goes to show, as much as I genuinely believe these golf balls, when they were first made, are Pro V1s, once they've been painted and repackaged and sold again, they do not feel or perform the same. They just don't. My top tip would be to avoid. If I'm honest, go out and pick up some golf balls that are at maybe a lower price point, but are brand new from a well-known brand. You're going to be way better off. It's a bit of a lottery buying refurbished golf balls, and I would agree with those reviews online. I would give them 1 star out of 5 as well. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.